called push shuffle. Okay, so get into your on guard position, and what you're going to do is, it's like the step and slide, but if I over exaggerate a step and slide, I'm stepping out with this foot and then using the muscles of my front foot to almost pull my back foot up. With a push shuffle, you're going to almost lift this foot up and then throw it forward with your back foot, right? It should look like this. There. So here, boom, right? It's like a fencer's lunge, really. It's like that, only you're going to drag your back foot up too. We use this to attack quickly as well as to defend quickly, to get out of the way. So I'm here in my on guard position, I want to push. Okay, to show from here, same thing. Push forward. If somebody's attacking me, I can push back, okay? My upper body doesn't really change. I stay in my on guard position. I'm here, but I'm going to push shuffle back. Okay. I'll go ahead and bring Mike in just so I can kind of show you the distance here. So if I'm here in my on guard position, by using this push shuffle, yeah, go ahead and sit right there. I'll be in my push shuffle. My on guard position here, I'm just going to push shuffle here. Boom. See how much distance I can close? About 6 inches is about what you can close. If, again, also I'm in range of him to hit me if I need to get out of that range. Boom. Here, right? So that's my push shuffle. So just go ahead and practice getting that push shuffle down without a lot of upper body movement. No jumping or anything like that. No real big wind up for that. It's just going to lift that foot, push. Same thing going back, push. Okay? Okay guys, we're moving on to our next technique, the lead straight punch. Lead straight punch, Bruce Lee actually said was the backbone of punching in Jeet Kune. So this is one of your bread and butter techniques here. And I'm going to go ahead and bring Mike in to work with me on this. Alright, so he's holding the glove up. It's very similar to a jab, but you really want to cause some damage with this straight punch. Honestly, if you watch the fight with Josh Koscheck and Georges St-Pierre, you see how well this lead straight punch works as Georges St-Pierre just constantly shoots in and hits Josh Koscheck with that shot. So what I want to do is from here, I'm going to use that push shuffle that we just did to bridge in. At the same time, I want to extend my arm all the way out. You create what can be called the power line, which is my fist goes to my shoulder, goes to this shoulder, goes down to this foot. Okay? If there's any kind of buckle in any of that system, all the power is going to be lost. So I want really the power to come from the push off of my back foot. So I'm going to use my push shuffle again to move myself into range. At the same time, I'm going to shoot that hand out. Boom. This time it will be a vertical fist, which it doesn't, it's not that big of a deal. Sometimes in sparring I'll shoot this and it'll be horizontal. It's not the biggest deal in the world. But if you are doing it as a vertical fist, and I can go over if anybody has any questions as to why the vertical fist is emphasized, I'd be happy to respond to that. But anyway, with the lead straight punch, if I'm throwing with a vertical fist here, boom, there's going to be a slight arc going this way as I come back, okay? So here, from my on guard position, I'm going to push in, boom, and then it just arcs back. One other thing is start your fist first, if not at the exact same time as you start your push shuffle. I don't want to do this. I don't want to go push and then hit, okay? And that's kind of a common mistake just because people want to feel grounded when they throw their punch, as well as, you know, you're kind of putting multiple things, you're doing multiple things here, a push shuffle as well as a punch, but you want to get to where you think, boom, my hand is going to a target, as if he had a rope attached to my fist, and it's attached to there, and it just pulls my fist straight into that, okay? Also, make sure there's a good snapback, just like on your jab. You know, we're not posing for any pictures, I guess I kind of am right now, but we're not posing here, boom, right? I'm here, I want to shoot in, boom, right there. So I'm here in my on guard position, snap that out. Okay, one more time. Oh, a bit more. Here, boom, okay? As little telegraphing as possible. Again, watch your defense. Keep your hand up. Okay, be careful you don't do this. Alright, so again. Boom. Okay? So there's the lead straight punch. Okay guys, I just want to go over another core technique of Jeet Kune is the finger jab. You see Bruce Lee use this a lot. He talks about it a lot. Basically, there's two primary targets, right? The groin and the eyes. And as my instructor would say, if you're fighting somebody and he's a better fighter than you, make him fight on the braille system. Stick a finger in his eye. Then he can't see anything. You can't do anything to strengthen your eyes like you could your stomach or whatever. So basically, no matter how big the guy is, if you go for the eyes and you hit one of the eyes, you're going to have the chance to get away if need be, if it's a street fight that you're on the losing end of, right? This being, assuming it's like a life and death thing, right? If it's just something you get into at a bar or something, hitting the guy in the eye might be a little extreme. But anyway, so the only difference, it's going to be just like our straight punch, just like our lead straight punch. The hand position is just you're going to bend your first three fingers so that they make a flat edge here. Okay, you're going to tuck your thumb in because you don't want to get caught on anything. And you're going to keep your fingers together for the same reason. And the reason why your fingers are kind of tucked in right here is also so if they were straight and you hit like the forehead, you can bend your fingers back and possibly break them. So you keep them bent a little so if they hit the forehead, they just kind of crumple. You keep them together so they don't get broken individually, and keep your thumb tucked in. Then what you're going to do, I'll just kind of go on the side here, is you're just going to extend your arm. Boom, right? You don't have to have a lot of power on this. You're just going to extend your arm towards the eyes. You're aiming for one eye. Although if you hit like right at the bridge and nose, it's easy to kind of split off and get both eyes. So also you can go on like a back fist line as well, where your hand is going rather than straight out. Let's say I have my hand down here. I can shoot it up like on a back fist line here. Boom, right into the eyes. Boom. Okay, so you can kind of play around with your shadow box and just mix that in. So now we've got, you've got your boxer jab. Boom, boom, right? Maybe double it up, whatever. You've got your lead straight punch. Boom, here. And then you've got your eye jab, either straight or back fist line. Okay? Good. All right. Sorry I didn't bring you in on that one.
No, that was really good, actually.
Okay.
Why are you leaving me out?
What's that?